Sorry, just have to do a bit of camera adjustment. So today we're going to be making a very simple baked chicken and Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to be marinating the chicken breast first. And for the Brussels sprouts, I'm going to make it like a little bit of spicy and sweet sort of Brussels sprouts. So for the chicken breast, I'm going to be using this organic chicken breast that I bought. It is a little bit pricier because it's organic, but if you can't afford it, what I would recommend is to look for any chicken that is raised without antibiotics and make sure that they are air chilled. And, just to make it more affordable for every budget. But if not, if you can afford organic, please do buy organic. And so here, I'm gonna just open. And for the marinade part, I'm going to be adding some olive oil. I would say about a tablespoon. I'm just going to eyeball it because I kind of do this so often, but about a tablespoon would do. And I'm going to be adding a bit of Tamari soy sauce. In case you don't know, Tamari is actually a gluten-free soy sauce, which is obviously actually better for you, to those who know about gluten. And make sure that it is non-GMO because soybeans and GMO is that's a whole other topic I don't want to get into. But we're gonna go with around, I would say about half a tablespoon, depending on how the amount of your chicken. Mine's only like 2 small chicken breasts. Half a tablespoon will do. We're gonna be adding 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. That's actually probably a bit more than a teaspoon, but that's okay. I kind of like the flavor. But if you don't like the spiciness, obviously add less. A bit of salt. Grounded black pepper, just to taste. I like a lot of black pepper, so I'm just gonna grab as much as I want. And just a bit of sourness. I'm gonna be squeezing a bit of lemon. I would say just about half a teaspoon would do. So mix that together. And I actually got this fresh herb, oregano, so I'm going to be adding those in as well. And if you don't have them, it's totally optional. Oh, I'm going to be adding some garlic. Chop it however you like. That would do. Don't need it to be that fine. But just put a simple marinade. Just mix them so that it's totally incorporated. There you go. That's going to be it for the chicken, and we're going to leave this to marinate for, I would say, at least half an hour. You can obviously do this a lot longer. Maybe even 4 hours or overnight would be even better, but I actually didn't intend on making this today, and I just decided, why not. So we're just going to leave this for 30 minutes or so, and then we'll come back to it. So up next is going to be the Brussels sprouts I have here. So I'm going to just chop the ends off because it's very tough, and I don't like eating it. I don't know who does, but if you're okay with it, go ahead. Cut all these off real quick. then you're gonna be splitting them in half. Add that to the bowl. If they're a pretty small size, you don't need to do this. So I wouldn't do it for these little ones. Just leave them as a whole. For the rest of them, I'll split them in half. So I should probably mention from the beginning that this is going to be a low-carb recipe. So for the sweetness, I'm going to be adding a bit of honey. If you don't want sort of sugar into here, you can opt for any other keto substitute sugar as well, or even I would say maple syrup. So we're going to be adding just about a teaspoon or so. I don't want it to be that sweet because I don't want to eat too much sugar. And then I'm going to be adding a bit of cilantro because I want a bit of heat and spiciness into here. And classic salt and pepper. And a bit of olive oil. We want to add olive oil into everything so that when we bake it, it doesn't dry out the ingredients that we're cooking, and also the flavor. So mix those together, and we will just wait for the chicken to marinate. And in the meantime, you can start the oven. I would bake it at maybe 350. Let's go with 375 actually. I'm a bit hungry today. You know what? Let's go in higher. Let's do 400. I just realized we have Brussels sprouts, so I want the flavor to be, I want it to brown a little bit. I'm gonna be coating the whatever baking pan that you have. Just gonna use this large pizza pan because it works well for multi-purpose. I'm using avocado oil here. You can use whatever you like. And I have some zucchini that I chopped up from yesterday, so I'm going to be adding these in as well. I'll just simply salt and pepper these. Should have bought a bigger bowl for these, but you know, it's okay. I'm too lazy for that. Who cares, right? Brussels sprout in here. Leave the rest of the space for the chicken on the other side. So we're going to be waiting about 15 more minutes ago before we start cooking. So as I said, if you have marinated these overnight, you know, you could have done this meal very quickly. Okay, so now that this has been marinated for a while, I'm actually going to add this black sesame in. It's totally optional. I just quite like it into my marinade, so why not? Just going to mix that in real quick. It's going to also add interesting color into the chicken. And going in. Try to spread them out as much as you can so that they cook evenly. And if you feel like you're still hungry from eating just that amount, you can always add some rice or some any sort of pasta along with it. That would be okay as well. So we're gonna be leaving this in here at 400 degrees. So here it is, the final dish. I just plated it up, and I'm just gonna be garnishing it with a little bit of parsley on top. And since I'm so hungry, I'm just gonna take a quick photo for my Instagram, and then I'll dive in. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like the content, please smash the like button and subscribe. If you have suggestions for different projects and ideas, please let me know down below in the comments section. Thanks for watching.